What is going on, ladies and gents? Broken Mike here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some WWE 2K20, and of course welcome back to BUW episode 32, and this is part 2. So of course, if you missed part 1, please do make sure to go back and check that out. And as you can see, we're going to be kicking off part 2 with some tag team action, and this is going to be a first time ever meeting. So we've got JT teaming up with former world champion Architect, and they'll be taking on Jake, Hudson and Seth. So let's dive into it. Now, of course, if you do happen to enjoy this video, then make sure to hit that like for Mike, leave some comments down below, and please do make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and make sure that little notification bell is switched on. And we are back live from the famous Blackpool Tower in jolly old England, as we get set for this first time ever tag team match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 200 pounds, JT. Given the participants, this match might
JT, a young man that we haven't seen in some weeks. Of course, last time we saw this young man, he defeated Josh to get his first ever win here in BUW. And he's going to be teaming up tonight with a former BUW world champion. And yes, folks, they do have the same entrance. Maybe a sign of respect. And this is only JT's 4th ever match in BUW.
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, Alan. This is the one this crowd has been waiting for, guys. Tag team action.
So with the experience of Architect, he should be able to give JT some pointers in this match. And I would follow Architect's lead in this one. So if I was a newcomer in this, then that is exactly what I would do.
And their opponents first, from Mississippi, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jake Hudson. Guys, this match is sure to not
Jake, who has looked very, very impressive in his early days in BUW. He's had some mixed bag of results. but he is a very good young talent who I see a very bright future in front of. If he plays his cards right, he'll be a champion here in BUW. As I say, Jake has been very impressive so far, and he's got a very, very reliable tag team partner.
And his partner from Minnesota, weighing in at 205 pounds, Seth.
Guys, we have two of WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Seth. Now, we haven't seen Seth too recently. We haven't seen him since the men's Journey to Gold ladder match. But he has looked very, very impressive, trying to build up his career in BUW, still looking for his first championship. I'm looking forward to this one.
Like many, he wants to be considered one of the best of all time. The difference with him, though, is that he simply will not accept failure en route to accomplishing that goal.
So here we go, folks. Looks like it's going to be the two newcomers starting things off, and here we go. JT with the waist lock. Now Jake turns around to the head and chin lock. JT turns it around. And have a cheap right hand there from JT.
What's he gonna do with it? Oh, he knew that was
JT, I think he was probably looking for a power bomb, but Jake wriggles free.
what a damaging blow.
Goes into the cover. Not even a 1 count. And there's a drop kick right to the patella of Jake Hudson. Makes a tag to the former world champion, Architect. Ushigoroshi. Architect, who has had plenty of success here in BUW. He's also a former tag team champion and a two-time WWA champion. And I believe this is the first time meeting between Jake and Architect, and look at that from Jake, a Pele kick. And in comes Seth.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers.
Irish whip. And there's a drop kick.
The Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons.
And Seth makes a quick tag back into Jake. Quick tags between the two. That's smart tag team wrestling there. Architect taking control now of the newcomer. And there's a release suplex.
Tagged in. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the
JT back in.
1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic
Jake with a shot to the stomach and comes right back at JT. An amazing basement drop kick.
I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent.
Into the cover now.
SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but
Just a 1 count.
as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American
Irish whip.
Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber.
Look at Jake with the springboard and in the Hurricane Runner.
You don't know which team will be.
As I say, JT has not only he's only had a few matches, but he has looked great in all of them. And he just needs to start to get more wins under his belt. In comes Seth. We've got the two more experienced superstars. Architect with the reverse suplex. JT tag back in. Irish whip.
Not looking so hot here, guys. And momentum momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
Seth in the wrong part of town.
Comes in off the tag.
Jake with the blind tag. And Jake fighting out. A few body shots there.
Up across the shoulders.
And what a sidewalk slam there from Jake. JT missing the dropkick attempt into the cover.
Shoulders up in time. Wow.
JT, the Irish whip. Jake with the reversal. There's a backflip, and there's a spinning wheel kick.
Struggling to get to the corner here.
Jake struggling to get to his corner.
Makes the tag.
Yeah, but almost means absolutely nothing, Cole. Look at Seth.
There's a tag at both corners.
Doesn't mean he is, though.
Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later.
He's so close to making the tag here, Corey. Yeah, but think of all the energy he's expending.
Architect has Seth up. There's a Samoan driver. Just a 1 count. Another quick tag. Jake back in. Look at that move there from Jake. Fantastic move. Oh, Jake. Has the calf crusher locked in. Will Architect give up here? No. And then the shots from Architect. Jake counters. And there's a bro kick. Almost took Architect's head off. Is Jake about to score the biggest win of his young career? Near fall. 2.9. But Jake, he's just continuing up the onslaught. Architect sending the newcomer to the outside. Well, Jake sends Architect back in the ring. DDT. In comes Seth. Architect sends Seth over the top rope. Back in the ring now. Knee to the face of Seth. Oh, Seth. Cover. Oh! And JT at the last second makes the save. And I think that would have been 3 had JT not intervened. Great move there from the newcomer. JT tagged back in the match. Hurricane Rana to Seth. No one home there. Seth sends JT back in the ring. JT counters. And JT, is he going for the 3 amigos? He is. Shades of the late great Eddie Guerrero. Top rope now. Frog splash. Is that it? It is. JT and Architect are your winners. What a win for JT, pinning the vastly more experienced Seth in this tag match. Unbelievable win. I thought this was it here. Probably would have been. So a big win here. And JT starting to pick up some more momentum. First time pairing of JT and Architect proves to be a winning combination. So congratulations to them. Massive win. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first of 2 title matches for you here this evening. And it's going to be Brad, and he's going to be challenging Alan Everett for the BUW United Kingdom Championship. So Brad, who does own a non-title win over the current champion, and of course Brad made it all the way to the finals of the number 1 contenders tournament just a few days ago. So Brad, well, what can we say? He's coming back to the old Beast King mode, if you would. And Alan Everett has been a fantastic UK champion since winning the title back at Wrestleverse. And he's pretty much defeated everyone that's been put in front of him. And Alan Everett has indeed been a fighting champion. But will this match prove to be his last title defense?
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the WWE United Kingdom Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Dream Team from London, England, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Beast King.
Brad looking for his second championship here in BUW, and of course a former hardcore champion, and had a lengthy run with that championship of 98 days. Will he be able to win his first United Kingdom championship?
And introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Alan Everett.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match.
Everett, who successfully retained his championship last week against Papa V, looking to add another contender to his list. Defeated quite a few superstars along the way, winning the championship. He will always be known for winning the very first ever Wrestleverse match in BUW history, when he took that UK title off of Landon, who we did see return to action earlier on in the evening.
I can't honestly think that the challenger's favored in this one. Wow. I'll tell you what, the champ's going to make you eat your words after this one.
So I do believe this is Everett's 4th championship defence. Will he be able to keep the Beast King at bay in this match? And that's what it's all about there, folks. The UK Championship. Alan Everett confident, looking to keep hold of his championship yet again. Well, of course, in recent weeks we've seen the Beast King of old picking up multiple wins, and it's all led up to this. Brad has challenged for the UK Championship before, but never won it. So here we go. This title match is underway, and right at the firing gates, Everett with a very vicious clothesline.
For 685 days with dozens of high-profile defenses.
Everett looking to prove his dominance in the early going, and Brad with the slam, turning the tide of the match. Both these superstars going at it early on. Everett with the counter, knee to the face. Nobody home for the clothesline. Everett counters. Exploder suplex in the corner. And there's another exploder suplex.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Brad with a fisherman's buster. Lands Everett right on his head. Now the strikes from the Beast King. I'm sure his teammate Albert backstage is cheering him on.
Now in full control. Down with a face.
Brad again with the slam. Forces the UK champion to regroup. There's a DDT, spiking Everett into the mat head first. Brad goes to the top rope. And looking for a shooting star press. But Everett has these knees up. Looking for the drop kick. And there's a double stomp. As we said, Brad had a tremendous showing in the recent #1 Contenders tournament, reaching the finals before falling to Liam Lesnar.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor. Brutality.
And Everett with, Brad with the strikes. There's no count outs, of course. A hammerlock into the back suplex. Both these superstars really going for it. Everett goes crashing into the steel stairs. Brad posing for the people.
Championship hanging in the balance. Harsh impact.
Kick to the leg. And King's thrown. But Brad cannot win the championship on the outside. He's got to pin the champion on the inside. Brad sent crashing into the ring post. These two taking it all around ringside. And Brad goes back first into the barricade. There's a left hand. Everett sending the challenger back in. And Everett looking to go for the finish here. And there's a knee strike right to the skull of Brad. Is this going to be the end of Brad's night? Wait a second, referee, the feet are on the ropes. And Brad managed to kick out. The referee did not see that. How did he not? And there we go. Is that it? Brad kicked in the midsection. Clubbing blow. And there's a running knee strike. And look at the power of the Beast King. And there's a DDT. Is that enough? And a near fall. 2 counts as the referee. Oh, and Brad. King's Armory. New champion. No! I thought we was just about to crown a new champion, but Everett will not let his title go without a fight. But Everett, he's looking to finish it all. And there it is. That has to be it. No, it isn't. Both Everett and Brad have kicked out of each other's finishers. What's it going to take for one to put the other away? Everett retaliating with a massive boot. Snap mid takedown. Follows up with a basement drop kick to the back of the neck. And Brad, I think, has split open the champion, and Brad lining up. He's a prey. The sunset flip DDT, and that could be it, folks. And Brad has done it. We've just crowned a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Brad is now the new United Kingdom champion. What a match. What a match. It's been a long time coming for Brad. Looking for another championship to add to his resume. Feels like a long time for this young man, and it's finally happened. Thought this was it right here, and the amount of people Everett has put away with that move.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE United Kingdom Champion, the Beast King, Brad.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a
Hardcore Championship, and now you can add the BUW United Kingdom Championship to the Beast King's resume. Congratulations to Brad, who wins his first UK Championship. So we've got enough time to have one more match here in part 2. And it's going to be Girl Gamer Resi, and she's going to be teaming up with Ellie, and they're going to be taking on Mia. And of course, the former BUW Women's Champion, Sapphire.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from London, England, Eli Johnston.
The atmosphere inside this arena.
Here comes Ellie, ladies and gents, about to team up with Girl Gamer Resi for the very first time. And this is another first time meeting.
And Byron, what should we be on the lookout for here tonight? Well,
And her partner from Belgium, Stephanie.
guys, we have a big time.
And here comes the very first Belgian-born BUW superstar, Resi. Very powerful young lady. Has all the potential in the world to become a big-time player here.
And Byron, it's almost as if she's literally beaming with pride each time she steps into the ring.
What would a win do over a former BUW Women's Champion? And I'll go same for Ellie as well. What would a win for either of these ladies do in this tag match?
And their opponents first, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lee Ann.
Guys, this one
Mia, Leanne, ladies and gents, a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
Though in this case, I think we're safe.
Looking to become a big-time player here as well, looking to make a name for herself. Well, I certainly hope so. It's hard to predict what this young lady is capable of.
And Byron, how about the amount of respect she seemingly always has for her opposition?
I'd love to know what her tag team partner tonight, Sapphire, thinks about all this.
from London, England, Marie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up. And given the
Sapphire,
state of the tag team division
the
right
longest
now,
reigning BUW Women's Champion in history,
This match might just make or break
has
one of these teams.
not had the best of runs recently. Of course, she fell short last week to earn a shot at Pinky Ness and the 6-shooter championship. So a win is much needed here for Sapphire. But for Ellie and Rezzy, catch Sapphire while you got the chance while she is vulnerable. Let's not forget Sapphire, BUW Women's Champion, and of course has won a Queen of the Ring tournament as well. And here we go, folks. Ellie Rowe out the gates with a bulldog to Mia. Tagging in Rezzy. There's a lock-up. Referee trying to pull these two ladies apart, and we do get a clean break.
Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand in full control?
Mia into the cover.
She's got a long way to go.
Not quite a 1 count. Mia, like I say, is very unorthodox, very unpredictable. But I suppose for Sapphire, I'd rather have Mia on my side than against me. And in comes Sapphire for the first time. Double backdrop.
The two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Drop kick from the former champion.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael. Here she goes.
Goes up to the top rope.
Oh my God!
Moonsault attempt, but Rezzy gets her knees up.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the
Snapmare.
1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's
Irish
WWE,
whip.
the tag team scene has never
Makes
been
a
more
tag to
competitive.
Ellie.
I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent. If it's Raw or SmackDown Live, I think it's too close.
Double backdrop.
Teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro,
Ellie, who knows Sapphire all too well. Remember that Chamber of Mayhem main event back at the beginning of March.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
Ellie coming within an eyelash of dethroning Sapphire for the title. But it wasn't meant to be, in 2 leg drops into the cover. And a near fall for Ellie. Sapphire definitely hasn't been herself since losing the championship back at WrestleVerse. Hardly won too many matches. And a win here should get her back her confidence. That's one thing that she does need right now. And there's a tag to Mia. The two blue heads. Double backdrop, and then working well together, I must say. Cover. And a 2 count only. Sapphire and Mia working very well so far. In control of the matchup. Taking it to Rezzy.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
And there's a pendulum backbreaker.
Not good for the back and body. Looking to make a much-needed tag here. And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match.
There's a drop kick.
Look at this.
Northern Light suplex.
Shoulders down.
Goes into the cover.
You're not going to get it out.
Just a 1 count.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Oh, and by the hair, look at that.
Off the shoulders.
Samoan driver goes into the cover. And a kick out, but Ellie did come in to make the save just in case. Oh, and Sapphire, I think, just pulled Ellie off the apron. Rezzy trying to fight back into this match. And an STO takedown. Hair pull neck slam.
She comes up short. I can't even begin to tell you how important that tag was for their chances here tonight. Tagged in.
And Sapphire tags in. Getting up a double team. And Rezzy with a right hand. And in comes Ellie. Vertical suplex to Sapphire. Arm drag from Sapphire. Hurricane Rana. It goes into the cover. Not even a 1 count. Sapphire taking control of this match. Twist of fate. Into the cover. Just a 1 count. And Ellie feeling it. And there's a knee smash right to the face. Can she put Sapphire away here? Into the cover. Just a 1 count. But Ellie did waste quite a bit of time trying to put Sapphire away. Abdominal stretch locked in on the former champion. Mia comes in to make the save. Drops the knee into the kidneys. Snap suplex, bridges into the cover, but it's a rope break. Sapphire really does need to make a tag. Sapphire hung out to dry. And there's a right hand. Sapphire trying to counter. And there's a tag. Ellie in the wrong part of town. And lovely double team there. Mia goes into the cover. Just a 1 count. I must say, I've been very impressed with the team of Sapphire and Mia. Could this be a full fixture? But a full-time fixture between these two. DDT from Ellie, dropping Mia on her head. Oh, Rezzy in and walks right into the crossface. And Rezzy manages to get out. And it could be about to be game over. Fisherman's net breaker. Cover. No, so close. Mia back on the attack. Not hanging around. there's a suplex. Oh, what a right hand. Rezzy goes down like a sack of potatoes. And Sapphire is tagged back in. But Rezzy seems to have control here of the former women's champion. And that's defiance and a show of disrespect. And Rezzy has Sapphire up in the torture rack. Is Sapphire going to submit here? No, she isn't. Snake eyes. Rezzy trying to pull herself to a vertical base. Knee strike to the face. And there's the wrist lock. Sapphire applying the pressure. And Rezzy with a shot to the stomach and breaks free. Rezzy looking to finish it off. And there you go, that could be it. Can Rezzy capitalise? No! That was close. I thought Rezzy had it. What's it going to take to put either one of these ladies away? And Rezzy has a torture rack again locked in. And Sapphire again manages to escape. Twist of fate into the stunner. Cover. And a 2 count. What a match we're seeing here. Knife edge chop. Counter for counter between all of these ladies who are showing that they're A game, that's for sure. And a double tag. Ellie in, meets Mia in the middle. And with the kicks. And there's the final blow. Goes into the cover. Is this enough here? And a 2 count only. Oh, Sapphire. Oh, no, sorry. Mia counters. Mia has Ellie up. Samoan driver. Mia absolutely showing no mercy to Ellie. Just a 1 count. No counter. What counter from Ellie? Scoop slam. Irish whip. And Rezzy's tagged in. We're going to get a double team here. Double backdrop. And Rezzy with the alley-oop. Can Resi put Mia away here? No, near fall again. Counter from Resi, and Resi tackles Mia to the ground. And look at the power of Resi. And I think Mia is going for it again. Fisherman's net breaker. Good night. And it's over. Mia and Sapphire pick up the win. But I must say it was hard fought. Could have gone either way. I must say I've been impressed with both these teams. These makeshift teams, and I think maybe could Mia and Sapphire be a long-term thing? They work so well together. Maybe they could, you know. Nelly and Resi take nothing away from them, that looked equally as good. But Mia and Sapphire just had that finishing touch. So back on the win column for Sapphire and for Mia. What a win for these ladies. Congratulations to them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all the time I have for you in part 2 of this week's edition of BUW. Now, if you did enjoy it, make sure to smash that like for Mike, leave some comments down below, and please do make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and do make sure that you do turn on your notification bell. That way you'll always be notified of when I do a video. But the action is not yet done here, folks, because we still got 2 more parts of this week's BUW to come. We still got 1 more championship match. We got a #1 contenders triple threat match, and of course our 6-man tag team main event. Please make sure you don't miss out. Do stay tuned for that, because that'll be still to come. Until then, guys, take care, look after each other, stay safe, and I will see you guys in part 3.